Evan and Jess judge a book by its cover.
Okay.
All right. Okay, are we recording?
We're recording.
Perfect. All right, so we're back again for another exciting and thrilling installment. Number 12. Which is how many inches are in a foot?
Correct.
How many feet are in a mile?
5,280. It's a simple number. Everyone will remember.
It really is. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
All right.
But how many yards are in a mile?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Nope.
Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
The Trader of Sherwood Forest, a novel.
I really like this.
I like this. And you know how Kate has that sweater?
Mm.
And every time she wears it, I tell her she looks like a magical fairy,
This is
woodland fairy princess.
kinda like her
This
sweater.
reminds me of Kate's sweater.
It's a really good cover.
I love it.
I think it fits the title
Mhm.
really well too.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I love these little goblets.
This is 5 stars.
It's 5 stars. It's 5 stars.
It's going to go on our 5-star paper cutter.
It's definitely 5 star, at least 5 star. This might be a 10
It
star
could be
paper
10.
cutter. All right, we got
Ooh.
Parents Weekend.
This looks very spooky.
This looks spooky for sure.
I'm going to tell you, I want to read it based on the cover. It's not 5 stars for
It's
me.
not. It's just a photo. It is like a really kind of a cool effect photo. But they got a fire on a beach?
Yeah, are they the parents or are they kids
wonder.
avoiding the parents?
Yeah, it could be either way.
I love it.
I think it's is it a 4? Is it a 3?
I say I love it, but
Just because you want to read it?
I think, yeah. So I think that's a good sign.
I do think it is. I mean,
it's not a 5.
It is
though.
like a thriller type cover, like that sort of situation.
This little beach walk also reminds me of an attraction in Epcot Center in Disney World.
Of course it does. Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna say the Cape.
that makes more sense. But it reminds me of the seas with Nemo.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, you should. That's a good idea. I think it's 3. I think 3.
It might be a 3.
I think 3. I could go 4.
I think it's
But
hard to
I
make a
think it's-
photo cover
Yeah.
a 4.
I think so.
But it's good. It's a 3's a good score.
It looks like a thriller, and it looks good.
It looks good. I would read it.
Would you read The Tenant by Frida McFadden?
It looks scary.
It does look scary. I like the colors.
There's blood.
Definitely there's blood. I just recently
You're
read.
reading Frida for the first time.
Yeah, earlier today I finished it.
Yeah.
I just finished my first ever Frida McFadden book.
I've still not read one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
They're spooky.
Yeah.
Unsettling.
I mean, it does look like it. Like, it's kind of like The Shining or something. You know, sort of.
I also
vibes.
like that we've got
Riley Sager.
a quote
Yeah.
from Riley Sager on the front because I really enjoy Riley Sager's books.
This one's got jaw-dropping shocks.
Okay.
I mean, this book's gonna be popular, and I think it's an okay cover,
Yeah.
but it's nothing
I
special.
think it's a 2, maybe.
I think it's a 2.
Okay.
Okay, now we've got Ashley Flowers, The Missing Half.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of a book cover by E. Lockhart called Genuine Fraud, which is a young adult novel.
Does it have hair?
It has hair. And it has hair sort of this shade against bluish.
I do like how
background.
the hair is like weaving in between the letters.
I like this as much as Parents Weekend.
I think it's a 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you. What about this one?
This
Old
one.
School Indian, a novel.
This one's really stylistic.
I love it.
I really like. It's almost like a kind of a geode
Uh-huh.
back here.
I love everything about it. I love all these fabrics. Like this just
He looks like he could be made out of a quilt.
you make a good point.
Which is dangerous.
I don't like quilts that
You don't
much,
like
but I'm
quilts.
trying to like quilts.
know.
And I think this is really
This is maybe a way that you could start liking quilts a little more. Is by,
because I do love this cover.
Exactly. So, you know, you got to give it.
Plus it has the teal that you like.
It does, and it's an. There's our cigarette boxes, I think.
Oh yeah, I
American
think
Spirit.
American Spirit.
Yeah.
And that's a pro, I guess,
Yeah.
or a con. I love the font. I love it. I think this is 5.
I think it's a 5 too. There's just a lot going on, and all of it works together, and
Yeah.
it makes it very compelling
I agree.
cover. this one, The Lilac People by Milo Todd.
I wish it didn't have a person on it, actually.
I think
I would like it better without a lilac person.
That's what you think this is a lilac individual?
I'm assuming. I don't know if it is.
I don't know either. Maybe you have to read to find out. He's just in a wheat field, from what I can tell.
He's got on a newsboy cap.
He does, and he's
gonna sell some papes.
Sell some papes. He's got some suspenders. He's. Has anybody said that before in their life? I wonder.
if they love the early 1990s movie, The Newsies.
Oh, is that from
definitely
a movie? All right. I didn't know that. I don't know that. I did not know. I've never seen it.
It's my favorite.
Sell some tapes. All right. That's
Christian Bale.
Okay. Oh, Christian Bale's great.
He sings. We're getting off track.
A little bit. I like the little birds.
I do too.
It's a 2 to 3 to me.
I think it's a 2.
Yeah. I'm going to say 2 is good for that one.
My turn?
Yep. This is a nonfiction.
Manual not included. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, is that a good or a bad thing?
Neutral.
I don't
maybe
really like it very much.
I'm not really a fan.
I mean, yeah, it's a 1. It's a 1 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we've got The Names by Florence Knapp.
This is beautiful.
I really like this one. It is also just a photo, but like it's not just a photo of a landscape. It's like got like the perspective
flower
going on and stuff. Like, I don't know.
I think this is really beautiful. I don't know if I would say it's a 5, but I do think it's a 4.
Geraldine Brooks. She has been
in this
library doing a talk. And speaking of,
we have
another talk coming up
June
really
5th.
soon. Cy Montgomery. I think this episode will be out before then.
I hope so.
So this is a really good one. I think also that I would give it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big dumb eyes.
So some of you might have understood the reference that we were making at the beginning of this episode, and it was because we knew this book was coming. And the undisputed best SNL sketch ever. I don't think there's even like close.
I don't think
second.
there's a contest.
I think
is Washington's Dream,
absolutely hilarious,
where he stars as General Washington.
Yeah. 2,000 pounds or a ton.
What's 1,000 pounds?
Nothing.
There should be a word.
There should be a word for 1,000 pounds. It's a great sketch. It's called Washington's Dream, like Jess said. You should watch it because it's so hilarious.
Funny. And I think because of the context, it's hard for me to judge this without thinking of how much joy that video brings me. I've seen that video at least 10 times, and I'm sure I've seen it more than 10.
I think when it first came out, I probably watched it 10 times.
Yeah,
like
it's
back to
just
back.
so funny. And then we watched it like 3 times in the last week.
And we were trying to get everybody else to watch it, and people were not quite as enthused as we were, to be honest, which I don't understand.
Why is that? Because it's the metric system.
The metric system is hilarious.
It's so funny.
Well, the imperial system, not the metric system.
Well, right. It's about both.
It is about both. It's about the freedom Americans have to not make any sense. For the rulers to show centimeters and inches, but they will never line up.
They never will.
They never will. So it is hard. It's just his face.
It's just his face.
On a blue background.
But it's called Big Dumb Eyes, and his eyes are wide open.
He has really big eyes.
I feel like
it's a 3.
It has to be.
It's a biased. It's an extremely biased 3.
Oh.
Moving along to...
This is the opposite.
Quite possibly the worst cover that I've ever seen.
Crypt of the Moon Spider.
I wish that our coworker Janessa was here, because this is one of her picks as a book, and it's
a truly awful cover.
There is nothing about this that would make me want to open this book.
I don't want to open it based on the cover, that's for sure.
No.
Also not the title.
No, I don't like anything about it. Really.
No.
I think
this is 1.
It's a 1, and it's verging on like 0. So it's really bad.
But I just want there, in case there's a little glare,
Yeah.
I just want everyone to be able to see. This is a
Look at it.
truly bad cover.
Look at it.
It might be fine.
It could. I mean, it's
The
short.
book-
You
the
could get
book-
through it quickly.
Yeah, it's a novella, I believe.
Oh, novella. Yeah, that's good. A good word.
It's not. I'm not the target audience for that cover.
Yeah, what we're saying, we're not judging it as a book. We're judging
No.
it as a cover, and it's awful.
It's
It's
terrible.
even worse than the Alec Baldwin one.
It is. Okay. The Golden Road: How Ancient India Transformed the World.
I like this.
I love this. I don't feel,
Careful.
there isn't an automatic response like there was to that biography or memoir.
Right.
But I think that this is beautiful.
It's got like the Buddhist, symbology kind of like with the wheel and whatnot.
I think it's really quite gorgeous. This isn't the cover.
It does
we
have
know
a nice
that,
little.
but you can't look at the cover and not see that it has a bookmark.
You gotta flick it.
Comes with the bookmark.
Yeah, I think as a nonfiction cover, this is a 3. This is
Yeah.
an easy 3 as well, and that's an unbiased 3.
Yeah,
that's like
we
a
didn't
legit.
read. We didn't read that
That's
one.
a legit 3. All right.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Deaver, South of Nowhere. It's got
Has
more
teal.
going. It does have teal here and here.
Mm-hmm.
People likes it. Which
I
doesn't do anything
I
good for
generally
me.
like water on books.
There's no
and book
ships
covers.
or boats, which I know you love boats and ships.
Do you ever want to zoom in on things in real life?
Yeah, just.
I
what's going on
I
over
want to
there?
like zoom in on this because that is
It
it
is
a
interesting.
flagpole?
Oh yeah, I wonder if it's a
Is
flag
it?
for a country.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Italian.
If only we could
Um,
zoom in.
I wish we could zoom in too. This guy's standing on this
A wall?
shore.
A
It's
shore.
like a key
A
wall.
seawall.
Or a seawall or a key wall. Yeah. I like the fact that it also has like this maybe this guy's world is kind of like falling apart.
Yeah.
That's how I can read into.
Do you
this
feel
a
like
little
we're
bit.
about to say 4 or 3?
There's a lot of things I like about it.
I think that you're on the verge of 4.
I think I might be, which is surprising for a
I'm
book
shocked.
of this ilk.
Let's go 4.
Let's do it.
Okay.
It's whoa, careful.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Disco Witches of Fire Island. 5 stars for me.
This is
Look
kind of
at-
incredible.
The disco ball. I love disco.
I love
Look
purple.
at the glitter. Look at that eye makeup.
She looks yeah.
I
It's
am dazzled.
and I mean it's because it's also got that juxtaposition of this and then they've got those little like the
The
lighthouse down there, but then it's just all happening, and Blair's name is glittery.
Also kind of glittery.
I think
I
that this is a
love it.
great book, great cover, great cover,
5
great
stars.
book cover. It's a 5-star cover.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh,
Moving on to a slightly less
this
great
one
cover.
not 5 stars for
It-
me. I hate it.
It looks like AI.
Yes, Thunder Game, a Ghost Walker novel.
By Christine Feehan.
I
don't like
hate
it
this
at all.
cover. I like the color green.
I like this shade. I'm not
Yeah.
a huge fan of all greens, but I do like this darker
But
shade.
this guy,
I don't like his face.
I don't want him on this book cover, and I don't think it's. I don't know
She
that.
looks like AI.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It's not better. Like if it was just one face, I don't think it would be better. But this kind of reminds me, those like 80s portraits where it would be like the children maybe in the foreground and then like someone else's head in the background, like a giant ghost head, but they're a living member of the family.
Uh-huh.
It just kind of reminds me of that. Like,
Yeah,
weird,
he's like looming.
Yeah, I don't like it.
He reminds me of a former NBA basketball player actually named Pau Gasol.
I don't know who
you
that
don't know
is,
who
but I
that
believe
is.
you.
I feel like he looks a lot like him. Not saying Pau Gasol's a bad guy, but I don't like his face.
But okay, so this is a 1 star.
The problem is that, and this is better than that.
It's better than
There's
this.
but it's not 2 stars either.
No.
Is that one 0? Are we gonna give this one its
Our
first
very
ever
first
0
0.
star? Like it should not exist as a cover.
This isn't a 2. I'll tell you
It's
that much.
100% a 1. Based off of all other criteria and all other books covers that
Okay,
we've judged.
so this is a 1.
It's a 1.
This is
And
a
that one just put it on the
0.5.
ground, put it on the floor.
I can't put it on the floor.
It's gotta go on the floor.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, fine.
All right, we have one left.
Snow Globe.
Snow Globe. The Hunger Games
Is it
meets
Snow Globe
Squid Game.
2?
This is a translated book.
You always love that.
I do. Oh, is it 2? Snow Globe 2? Because there is a 2.
There's a 2 back here as well.
Oh my gosh, a giant 2. I missed it. I missed it.
So this is the question: is it a sequel, or is it like Snow Globe 2? Like this is the second Snow Globe.
I don't know. Do you think people live inside that snow globe?
That's kind of what I was thinking. It reminded me of, I think I might have told you this story. We visited a place called Biosphere 2.
Oh,
and
so what Biosphere 1?
And somebody on our tour had the audacity to ask what Biosphere 1 was, and our tour guide was like, "It's the Earth," and he was so mad about it.
So
maybe this
Snow Globe 1
is the Earth. Maybe. It could be possible. Don't ask.
I hear what you're saying.
Do not ask
And I
anyone.
think you're onto something. I think the fact that the 2 is there, but so subtle that
It's
I
really
was
subtle.
tricked.
And also, like...
This feels like 4 stars to me.
Does that say Snow Globe?
I'm not sure. It could.
I like it. I think
like
it's a
it too.
4-star as
Okay.
well.
We're on the same page.
Okay. This is a good, nice array.
A nice spread of
A nice spread.
Rankings.
I feel like we had some situations in the past where we had a really
so
tall...
many 5 stars.
Because there was a lot of romance books going on. But
yeah.
This one's a little more balanced.
I like it.
Yeah. I
That's
think it's
great.
good. We did a great job.
Episode 12.
Episode 12.
We've done a dozen of these.
Oh my god. It doesn't only feels like...
Feels like only yesterday that we started.
Feels like we've done 5,000.
280.